The purpose of this hearing is to elicit information. You should ask questions to elicit information. You should not be impugning the character of the witness.
The gentleman is advised the rules of the House only are directed to members of the House and the President of the United States.
Therefore, in other words, it is okay to impugn the character of witnesses in any way whatsoever?
Well, listen, I've heard many members on your side of the aisle impugn the character of somebody who is covered by the rules of the House. But the gentleman, the gentleman has 20 seconds left. The clock will be turned back on, and he can complete his time, and then the witness can respond.
It. Oh, this guy.
If you talk to Hillary Clinton, other than the time she was examined in front of the witnesses?
No.
So after throwing away what you have with all the bias you have, you've never even gotten a thank you. I yield back.
Man, he just went off on him. I was watching it.
Sir, well, that's quite a set of statements.
Mr. Chairman, I did not finish with a question.
The gentleman,
there was no question asked.
Mr. Chairman, he's been given the opportunity to respond.
The gentleman will suspend. The time of the gentleman has expired, and as I've indicated
the rules
earlier,
of our hearings are if there is a question asked during the time,
he knows his
the
stuff,
witness
dude.
may respond to the question after the time.
The witness is going to be allowed to respond briefly.
That's a new rule.
Sir,
Gomer,
first,
he's a Republican. Where's he from?
Under oath, as I spoke also during my interview.
He just owned him. He just owned him, dude. Like, I missed it, though.
The fact that you would accuse me otherwise, the fact that you would question whether or not that was the sort of look I would engage with in a family member who I have acknowledged.
Yeah, he went into his family
and into a discussion about your character and what you stand for and what is going inside you.
He spoke the truth, though. Like, what was it?
Lost your credibility. Lost your credibility.
While I doubt it plays well.
The gentleman from Texas will suspend. The witness has had ample opportunity to express his feelings about that, and now the chair recognizes.
Mr. Chairman, there is a discussion about the representative's first assertion about what the ICIG said that I would like to respond to.
Very briefly.
Very briefly. I have no recollection of that conversation. I can tell you I am not a computer forensic expert. I can tell you that every allegation that we had, and ICIG was a great and close partner. Every allegation that we had, whether from them or anybody else, was forwarded to experts.
Democrats
who
deemed
at it. The scores and
closed
scores
door
of servers and BlackBerries and emails and everything we got were combed over carefully by the FBI's experts to see if there's any indicia of injury.
But you don't recall going over those emails, correct?
Right, like, he got him good.
And the witness will suspend as well.
I do not know what you're talking about.
That is a
BS.
When the fact is, you never did anything about those, correct?
Regular order.
He may get kicked out? No, he's not the chair. That's true, please.
You didn't do anything about it.
Sir, if there was a lead, I gave it to the team. Unequivocally. There was nothing.
I wish I would have got the first part of his.
Well, that'll come out.
Mr. Gomer, you will suspend. Mr. Deutsch, I apologize. I've been instructed by the ranking member that we're going committee to committee, so the next gentleman is going to be recognized, the gentleman from Virginia, Mr. Connolly, for 5 minutes.
No, he's a Democrat.
Wow.
See what he says about what he just said.
The American public might be forgiven for mistaking this so-called hearing for a Russian political show trial. It's got all the trappings. Character assassination, demagoguery.
He's helping him out.
Connecting dots that aren't meant to be connected, generalizing.